live. Hey there guys. Today, doing Deviant Poetry Writer Showcase. I believe it is number 23. Please do correct me if I'm wrong. I shouldn't be, but... Okay, so as always we start off in the journal. I've got 7 poems here to read. 3 are prompts and 4 will be from the read me section. I'm pretty tired today, so taking things slowly. As you can see from my journal, my horror games are up there, SCP is up there, and my fanfiction reading of My Immortal, which you guys really should check out because it's very humorous, and Amatsu and I worked very hard on it. So, I am now going to start the readings. Okay. Drawing in the energy. Ready. Right, so the first poem we have for today is Terrifying Calm by Motom. M0T0M. But Motom. I call him Motom. Okay, he's been a deviant for 4 months, male from the United Kingdom. Probably could use a lot more watchers. He's got 36 deviations already, so come and check them out. Are you ready? I look deep into his eyes. He drops his head, averts his gaze. Afraid? Not likely. Hungry, perhaps, waiting, patiently, glancing up, still, I meet his defiant stare as a growl escapes his throat. He would kill me, given a chance, surrender to animal instincts, taste my flesh, my blood. I must be careful, and yet, here, more than anywhere, I find inner peace under the gaze of a predator. Interesting piece there. Most people wouldn't, but to each their own. I mean, I find a lot of my inner peace in pain. Yes, I'm emo. Don't look at me like that. Okay, wait, let me just pause for a second. Yeah, okay, we're back. Sorry, just messing with the brightness a little bit because I made my screen far too neon. Okay, the next piece is When Nightmares Transcend. And it is by Lone Jedi 100. He's done a lot of our prompt pieces, so very happy to have him here. Stephen Stoll, you're no stranger to him. He's male from the United States, 102 deviations, been here for a year. Come and check him out. Link will be in the description, as is Motom's link. Are you ready? Of our subconscious bedtime fictions, I'm aware of 3 distinct categories. There exists that of whimsy and fun, where I am most at peace. There is, as well, that which comes in the wake of realizing it is but a dream. I am law in this lucid state, and all shall cater to me. Then there is that of fear and pain, of loss and chaos, which we know is a nightmare. But I should warn you, I should inform you, for there is a 4th. As our fears are based upon reality, they are not to be ruled out. While things easily go our way, there is that rare occasion in which we cannot awake from the horror. But a few foolhardy mistakes is all it takes. I think it should be foolhardy, but could be wrong on that. And suddenly you find those who love to hate, and you're their target. Unrequited feelings and unforgiving hearts tear themselves up, the blood spilling into the victim's every thought and action. Forked tongues, demonically evil looks, sudden cold shoulders are not limited to our subconscious fiction. Question it all you want, pray to awake from the horror. However, you shall find that nothing works when nightmares become real. Alright, so that was When Nightmares Transcend by Lone Jedi 100. Moving on, we have a light prompt piece by Cat Servant. You know him? Cat Servant, male, United States, 5,555 deviations, deviant for 4 years. Come check him out. He does a lot of this stuff. So, ready? It's in there somewhere. Finding peace within yourself is well worth the search. I think we've actually had Cat Servant in every single reading, so do check him out. It's worth the time. And his pieces are short, so actually you will be able to go through a lot of them very quickly. It's good stuff. Now then. Okay. On to our poets for the day. We have I Am an Artist by Chocolate's Sweet Lover. This is Casey. She's female from the United States. She's been a deviant for 2 months and has done 95 deviations. So, come and check her out. This is her piece. Are you ready? I'm a creator of ideas, floating in a galaxy of imagination. I guess you could call me a magician of sorts, turning my thoughts into originality, releasing my thoughts in personal journeys, letting out my worries, ambitions, as well as everything I love and hate. Revealing who I was yesterday and who I could be, also releasing a part of me to every pair of eyes. That gaze into the love-filled canvas, I dance to my own beat as passion runs in my veins, my emotions used for tools to fuel my spirit for what I do. Although certain pieces are for my own eyes, others are meant to be released for others to gaze, even though there are others just like me, with the same emotions and passions as I. I'm a unique artist in my own way, and nothing can change that. And of course, although this is a point that is often made, it's rarely understood, every artist is unique, even if you've got similar styles. I remember at one point on DA there was a copycat of sorts, a person who wrote like I did, but they could never sort of copy the raw emotion that I put into my works, because the way I practice my writing is I read back to myself constantly. Write a line, fit some words together. It's like a linguistic puzzle. Fit some words together, read them back. Fit some words together, read them back, and you do that constantly. And that is how you get really smooth readings. Really smooth pieces that read really well. And when you have that, that is the flow. That is how I learned about flow, not from some class, not from some college. That's how I taught myself flow, because when you are able to go from start to end really easily, that's when your poem can start to sink into people's minds, and then it goes from there. Okay, so moving on. That was I Am an Artist by Chocolate Sweet Lover. We have My Being Ablaze by Artsy Ambassador Art. It's an acrostic, so I'll tell you that in advance. This is Eric. He's male from the United States. He's been deviant for 5 years. Come and check him out. He's actually got quite a few pieces. Now then, are you ready? Lighting of a candle, igniting of a bonfire, via the spark my timer starts, endowing me my identity. Alive, aware, alight, now I'm burning bright, dynamic and enduring. Despite fortitude and fervor, I will squander my heat. Every ember will evanesce. Evanesce, yeah. Lingering lethargically, incandescence, emptying, killed in silence, steadily settling, erasing what once was blazing. Fated to the inevitable, losing my luminance, approaching expiration, my fuel spent and fire fizzling, emitting a last fading flicker, snuffed until a new rekindling. And if you read it across, live and die like flames. Yay! Right, so that was a lovely piece by Artsy Ambassador Art. That was My Being Ablaze. The link to their page is in the description. Do check it out. Okay, excuse me. Do you see the fin? I see the fin. I see the wanderer. Okay. This piece is called If You Could See. And it is by Hughes Can Write. And indeed, Hughes can write. So this is Thea Hughes Pound, 24, female from the United Kingdom. She's been a deviant for 7 years. She's got about 300 deviations, so plenty to read. Come and check her out. Are you ready? If you could see beyond the mask, would you shrink away? Turn your back, tremble in fear? Would you cast down your eyes in shame? Would you stretch out your delicate hand and take mine? Would your gaze be soft or scornful? A monster, to be sure. Words I accept with ease, but not from you, not ever. Can you behold the beauty of the beast? Because even before the scrutiny of a crowd, my head is held high. But before you I'd crumble, before the truth could out, before it could leave my lips, because for you I am weak, vulnerable. You are my wolf's bane. So that's some lovely stuff there. I know someone who is my wolfsbane. But they are such when they are not present, rather than when they are. But anyway, moving on. We have the last piece for today. It is Underworld by Darkness Upon. Okay, so this is Darkness Upon, female from the United States. She's been a deviant for 13 years. Apparently this is Tara's Broken Heart. She's got 790 deviations, so please come check them out. Are you ready? Then let's do this. Awake within a dream, trapped in the darkness, lost and breathless, consumed and helpless, haunted by the flames of hell, in the hands of evil I fell. The shadows of my mind dance, leaving my demons in a trance, sleeping through a nightmare, locked and suffocated, forgotten and innocent, burned and weak, unable to speak. My dreams fill of ashes, embers fall, burn and die. From deep inside I cry, knowing all that's left is death, holding on to my last breath. That was Underworld by Darkness Upon. Fantastic piece there. Really lovely stuff. That brings us to the end of our readings for today. I apologize for reading while I'm tired, but show must go on, and yeah, we've got a lot to read, so I've got to get through them, you know, no matter what. I'm tired because I had to drive down to the airport today, do a few errands, minor stuff, but it's still pretty tiring. Anyway, so that's it for us. That's it for me, technically, since I'm the only one here. There's an us, though, the writer gang. And please do check out the poems, and all the poets, of course. And if you have anything you'd like to see, comment below, or just comment to show some love. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's how the channel grows, and I could really count on you guys. If you guys could just like, share, and subscribe, we get moving. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you for the next reading.